Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's quickly see what Mana Coin is doing. We had a big dump in the market because of the, you know, um, Russia news that it's, you know, considering. I mean, it's not solid yet, but they are planning on banning uh, Bitcoin mining and Bitcoin, transactions. But let's see what happens. But because this news is not solid yet, so we cannot assume anything yet. But fear has surely come in the market. But let's see what Mana is doing. Okay, so with Mana, I told you that we had this support. This was the support that Mana had, and then this was the resistance that it needed to break. Okay, it was right over here somewhere. Yeah, right over here. Okay. So you can see with this pattern, this pattern that once I also explained you about this, this potential head and shoulder pattern that it was making. Okay. And this was the neckline. Okay. And now we have broken out of it. Um, I mean, I haven't covered this token for 2 weeks. I was sick, so I'm just doing it after 2 weeks now. So it broke out of it, came back, retest the neckline, then you can see it has gone down after that. Okay, so now with Mana coin, I mean, this is how. I mean, I already explained this about a month ago that this is what it was, you know, going to do because if you go to the weekly chart, you can see that. Let's take this off. In the previous runs, okay, see this run over here, it went up, okay, then came down, touched the trend line, and then it took off again. I mean, this was the bear market, okay? I mean, I'm gonna say this was the bear market. A lot of people are saying that we are not in a bear market. We are in a bear market. It's a 50-50 scenario. But I mean, this fall over here does look, this was the bear market before it had this huge pump, okay? So now you could just look at this weekly chart and you can see that what Mana is doing, okay? Even if you go in the RSI, you can see that when we had this drop right from here, where was this token at? Okay, it went down, then had a little bit of a constant run or consolidation, you could say, and then a pump, then came down. Now you can this area right over here. So this is a good area where it might find some support because you can see that previously the RSI is telling you a story, and this is where it's coming down to. If it breaks this, you can assume that it might come and touch this support line, okay? And you can see in the weekly chart that as soon as it broke below the 20 moving average, okay, the price went down, okay? And then obviously the 55 moving average was somewhere here. That's why it bounced off right over here and then came up. So you can see it's trying to do that right now. But if it comes down, you have a clear indication right over here. Oops, hold this right over here actually. We have a very strong support here, okay? And you can see if it comes down, it will, I mean, I'm not saying it will come down if we have a positive news and, let's say Bitcoin moves up, it can surely move up, but I just want to give you this scenario, that this area is a very crucial area for Mana coin. Okay, and I'll just mark this area around $1.60. Okay, we went up all the way to $5.95, and now we do have a significant pulled back about 57%. Okay. Uh, Let me just do it this way. 57%. Now you can see over here, last time we had this pullback, went down all the way 75%. Okay, this was the correction that it had. Okay, and then it went up, came down, but then it went further up. Okay, broke all the all-time highs. So even if it comes down all the way to this line, you can exactly see it's coming to about 72%. Okay, so but I'm not saying it will, but things are looking like it can, depending on Bitcoin's movement. Bitcoin will take the market with it. Okay, just keep that in mind. So, and even with this, let's take this off. With this scenario, you can see that it was making something like higher lows. Even if it comes down here, it's still making lower highs. I mean, sorry, lower highs. Okay, it's still making lower highs. So that's still good in the weekly time frame. Even if it does, then it had a breakout, went up. You can see it never came down to retest this ascending triangle formation. Okay, so even if it comes back and retest this support, that's still a good sign. Okay, because in the weekly time frame, it's a bigger time frame, but yeah, I mean, we just want it to go up like that, right? But it has to retest is always a good thing in the bigger time frame, because if it comes here, takes a bounce from here, then we can have something like that. Okay, another go to the upside, and next time it goes up, with the even with sandbox, it's forming something very similar. If it comes back, bounces off here, then obviously, it's gonna go up. And I'll give you a little bit of a psychology, okay, with this chart. People who bought here, if it comes down, I mean, probably, a lot of selling pressure is coming, but if it comes down and if it comes over here, people who are long-term holders, obviously they're not going to sell at this area. They will accumulate at this area, okay? And if you bought here, it's coming down. Long-term holders will accumulate if you believe in the metaverse projects, okay? And same goes over here. People who bought here, obviously, short-term sellers, as soon as it broke this trend line, they sold, okay? But a lot of people didn't sell, because that's why you get these kind of formations, okay? And then came down, accumulation, then boom, to the upside. So keep this in mind. I mean, anything is possible right now, because you can also see, let's go in the daily. It's making something like a uh, falling wedge kind of pattern. Okay, look at this. Okay, falling wedge all the way to here, and falling wedge. Okay, you can see it's just playing in this manner. Okay, eventually it will come very close and then break out. Okay, so it makes perfect sense why it's making a falling wedge, is because it's coming to uh, accumulation. The reason falling wedges form is because of a lot of people are accumulating at this support line. Okay, and then it's coming down, eventually come to this trend line over here, and then we will have a breakout. But again, um, if you believe in the metaverse projects, trust me, people will start accumulating at this $1.60, $1.80, 90, wherever it comes. They will start accumulating, because let's take a look at the RSI in the weekly again. Okay, and I'll show you something. You can see when the price was right over here. Okay, and look at the RSI. Okay, see where the RSI is, and also look at the stochastic RSI. It was bottomed out, and then we had a run up, then came down, but the lower highs formation was being formed. So this is the overall run for Mana coin. It's towards the upside. Okay, see where this Mana coin is right now. with the stochastic RSI. Eventually, it's going to replace something very similar, something like this, and then hover one up. Okay, but yeah, guys, this is it for Mana Coin, and hopefully, market picks up. We get some positive news. Okay, and things start looking good again. Okay, but thank you guys. Have a good day. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below if you have any questions. Appreciate it.